Wait, what? Hello?
What? Hello?
Are we going? Hello?
No, we're not going.
Okay, right.
I just said continue what you were saying.
James, do you have a bit?
Do you have a bit?
No, I don't have a bit. We can't do a bit for this one. Hello, everybody.
No, we can do a bit.
We're not live,
We're going.
James.
Probably. Wait. No, we are. I can see it.
No, we're not.
Oh,
Thomas is
James,
saying
just
hi to
oh,
himself.
James, you ruined the bit. You ruined
I'm
the bit.
sorry. I'm
It
sorry.
would have been funny.
Hello. Well,
Hello.
what did you want to do?
The bit was that we were coming up with a bit. Well,
No, save it for next time. We'll do it next time.
no, we can't use it now because we've already half done it, but you can't get halfway through, so we can't reuse the bit.
Hello,
Oh,
everybody.
we'll just do it next week anyway. Whatever.
Welcome to the Pudwunk. So this is I think it's going to be a juicy one. There's a lot of topics. I have contributed nothing though. But before we get on to
I don't think it's going to be very good.
said topics, Robbie, how was your day?
It was alright. I woke up and I watched The Office US for like
What?
3 hours.
Why?
Yeah.
Because it's actually good.
Why wouldn't
know.
you watch Mario 64 speedruns?
I've been watching Mario 64 speedruns.
Have you?
Yeah,
How's that?
I
I watched some Swan Lake this morning.
What is
How
that?
classy am I?
What, the
God.
dancing
Ballet.
thing?
Yeah, it's a
Oh, wow,
ballet.
really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I watched some
Mad.
Portal speedruns the other day.
Portal speedruns.
Yeah. Like glitched
Those
ones.
those are so cool.
Yeah, they
Because
look-
they like
They really are.
they go through the walls and shit and press a
Me-
portal on the
me
other
and
side of the
Isaac
map.
yeah.
Oh,
Me and
it's-
Isaac said we were going to do one ages ago.
Jeez.
Robbie, do you want to do a Portal 2 duo speedrun?
Yeah, definitely. I think we should do that.
Okay. Should we actually get into speedrunning? Because we could.
Yeah,
do
I
some
would love to.
podcast
I've always
speedruns
wanted
as
to do that. Clint Stevens is my hero, and I just want to walk in his footsteps.
well. Do you want to do Mario 64 speedruns as well? Then?
No, because that game seems mind-numbingly boring.
Mm.
Do Skyrim
Agreed.
speedruns.
Well, no, it needs to be a multiplayer game, so we can do it together.
What mod?
The Elder Scrolls Online speedrun.
Yeah.
Oh god.
So I
Rocket League
introduced James to Clint Stevens, my favorite Mario 64 speedrunner, and
And I-
now
I've now
I
realised,
can. Sorry.
I've now realised that Robbie uses Clint Stevens as his persona.
Yeah, so now half of my comedic material is.
Persona, did you say?
Persona, not first persona.
Persona.
Clint Stevens is.
I can't use half of my comedic material because I steal all my jokes from Clint Stevens, and now James knows because he watches them.
So you know the Gandhi story.
I did get that from Clint Stevens, but I heard it from somewhere else. I didn't just get it from Clint Stevens.
Yeah. So the story that Gandhi sleeps with kids to prove that he's not a pedo.
It's not just a story; it's an actual true thing.
That's from Clint Stevens.
But it's a true fact. It's not just.
Well, a true fact from Clint Stevens. He made it up.
He didn't make it up.
No, he did.
It's like
Where's the source that like he did sleep with kids?
I'll find it. At some
Did
point.
Okay.
Gandhi.
Dylan, how was your day?
Kind of did shit all, just the usual, but it was alright. It was a day. Can't really say much. James, how was your day?
Wow, what a brilliant question. I woke up to no alarm
Wow.
because
Same.
I decided last night I wouldn't set one because I've been getting up at like 8:30 every day for the past week
Yeah.
because I'm getting my life together
Good on
and
you.
it's not fun. I was very tired.
Getting your
No,
life
why are you
together is
doing
never
that?
fun. Yeah, just don't try
Because
it.
I want to improve
Stop-
my grades. I want to
stop
improve my
doing
grades.
it.
Heard it
No,
here
you don't.
first, folks.
I do,
Just
I
don't
do.
try it.
No, society wants you to do that. And
No,
they've
no,
made
Robbie,
you think
Robbie,
that's what you want to
Robbie,
do.
if I don't get the grades required to get to uni, I will never be good at Podwank. I will never have any
What do you
information.
mean? James, you
I-
read you're a regular reader of New Scientist.
I am a regular reader of New Scientist, to be fair. Why have a degree when you can just read New Scientist?
Exactly.
Angus, how was your day?
It was pretty good. I got some scran. My fridge was looking pretty empty, so
Very nice.
Yes,
it's
got some
now filled
toads.
up.
How did you
Somehow.
get the
Yeah,
scran?
I've got.
cycle?
Well, I've
You
said it
skipped?
many times before. No, I go fishing for toads. In
Oh,
the
I see.
pond,
Yeah, of course.
Pond, yeah.
Back by my back, and I've got a big hole.
Yeah, yeah.
And I just
He's toad in the
I-
hole all the time.
I've toad in the hole all the time.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah, good
Okay.
protein.
Yeah. Get the,
Cool.
get the legs.
Yeah.
Also, Robbie might
I mean,
watch
they're a
your mic
delicacy
clipping
in France.
as well.
Oh,
Who, me?
Yeah, just a little.
Me?
Yeah.
What did you mean by clipping?
Clipping.
Okay.
Explain it to me like I'm 5.
Mic is very loud. Computer's like, oh no, mic loud. And it goes
Oh, turn
like,
everyone down.
no.
I don't know how to fix your issue.
Just move your mic away from your mouth a little.
It's better.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Turn you up.
Shall we move to our first topic?
Sure. What do you guys want to talk about first?
Good question. What do we have to talk about
We
first?
could talk about the title.
Yeah,
Call
about that.
Call me Carson, more like call me incarcerated.
Robbie's
Alright.
trademark
Oh,
joke,
man.
by the way.
Original. Sorry, Dylan?
Robbie's trademark joke. He made it himself.
Yeah. Okay.
I did, and then I saw somebody did it in the comments to the post I sent, and I'm very upset.
Carson a paedophile? What's
That's
this?
true, Tom. Probably just
Stole
did
it
it
from Ken
Stevens.
Stevens.
So, people say Carson's a paedophile because he was talking to a 17-year-old when he was 19.
Well, I think you did more than talking.
And exchange nudes and stuff. And
That's the kids do.
and people are saying that
Kids these days.
that's child porn, which is fair.
Well, I think it's legal in
No,
both
no,
the
no.
places they were from.
It's not legal to send nudes when you're under 18.
In America? Question mark?
I think
Definitely
so.
not America.
Yeah, America's stricter than
America.
us.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Fuck America.
Imagine not having a prime alcohol culture at the age of 14.
Imagine,
Imagine
imagine not going into a field at the age of 12 and drinking until you're
that. Imagine
blind.
sneaking alcohol into places at the grand age of 20.
Imagine.
Imagine that.
That's
I
pathetic.
feel like America's got more alcoholics though than England.
That's
Yeah,
because they
because they
start
have to
late.
wait so
They
long.
can't. They don't.
They
don't
don't
get
know how
used
to
to it.
control themselves by the
Yeah,
time they.
Yeah, they don't get used to it.
They don't have their
Yeah.
childhood to learn about alcohol abuse.
Should we? Anyway, so
Yes.
call me incarcerated. People are moulding that he was exchanging nudes with this 17-year-old. On the legal side, I understand it because it's illegal. But I mean,
The American.
it's
culture.
only a 2-year difference, so I don't really have that big an issue with it.
It doesn't.
personally.
Yeah, no, no,
I'm pretty
no.
sure it
I-
doesn't class him as a paedophile, but then
Yeah, I
again,
think
that's
it
the
has to be-
same.
has to be more than 2
American?
years,
Is it in
though.
America?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Um,
a specific amount of time between them and different ages and stuff, but that is a thing that paedophiles use to get out of like being accused as them. They say they're oh, what's the name for it? They have some stupid name that they're attracted to minors and can't help it.
map.
Oh, map.
Was that
No,
one?
no, no. You have
Minor attracted person.
you have no
Something like
maps
that,
and maps. You have
Non-offending
not offending minor attracted people, and then you have minor attracted people. I don't know about those people. I don't think anyone would actually come out and say that they were a map.
Yeah, well, if
I think
they're
a lot of
accused as a
people do.
paedophile, they try and like
Yeah.
dumb it down a bit, don't they? Which is
Yeah.
pretty disgusting, but
Why would you? That doesn't. You're just renaming it. You're still a pedo.
yeah, but they think it's
Yeah.
better.
Makes them feel better about their
Yeah.
fucking monstrous behavior.
Well, if they didn't offend, then I guess their behaviour is monstrous.
Yeah, I wasn't offended. It's not. It's
They're still
It's satire.
attracted to
It's
kids.
satire.
It's satire, guys.
They're still. I mean, it's better than if you are an offending one, but they're still attracted to kids. Like, yeah.
I think we had this conversation on a previous Pudwunk.
Yeah, I think we have.
I think we have discussed
And how
pedophiles.
it's like,
Oh, it's not their fault as long as they don't
yeah, as long as they don't
act on it.
act on it. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
but then they do,
Yeah,
and then it just fucking shows.
well, yeah. But yeah. Anyway, call me incarcerated isn't actually like. There's not very much to talk about.
I think people are more molding because
The porn.
he used his position as an influencer
Oh.
to take advantage of this
Well,
vulnerable
Yeah,
person.
but what do you mean? Was
It's
the
not
person
like-
vulnerable?
Yeah,
That's what people are wording it like. I don't know if they were actually.
I feel like nowadays, no streamer or YouTuber can talk to anyone. unless they're another big streamer or YouTuber, or they're using their power.
Well, exactly. Who are you meant to sleep with
Yeah.
if you've got loads of fans? Like,
Exactly.
It's like you need a fucking lawyer just to talk to someone on the street.
Yeah. That's just not. I'm not about that. I'm not about that.
Yeah.
It's why I respect people who
I think
don't
it's
show
not-
their faces and shiz.
Yeah.
What?
Well, like if
What's
you
that
meet
artist?
someone, yeah, like
It's a bit like Lady
like-
Gaga. Can't remember her name.
like Memulus. No, not Memulus. Is it Memulus? Yeah, Memulus.
I think Memulus doesn't show his face yet.
Yeah.
But I mean, one, they stay out of like regular press a lot more if they don't show their face.
Yeah.
And
Like Cass is dead.
Really?
sure,
Yeah,
I don't
Cass is
know.
dead hides his face.
I didn't know that.
He wears a sick
Um,
mask if you look it up.
Also, who's that other? There's a drill artist that wears a mask that died, I think.
yeah, he's
that-
my profile picture.
Yeah.
My mum.
MFD.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I
he's
think
one
it's
of
his
my
favourite
favorite
drill
that
artist.
wasn't
rappers.
who I thought.
Oh well, he died in October,
Um,
but it was only released on December
Robbie.
31st.
do you know of the drill artist that wears like a Aborigine mask?
Yeah, I don't think he is either, but I don't know if James knows. MFD.
Aborigine
Anyway.
mask
Yeah.
doesn't ring a bell.
A cross
Okay.
between Scream and. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't describe it. It's like orange and wood.
Orange.
No, I don't know who it is.
Colours, yeah, those are the two textures made out of oranges and wood.
You know, I can't see the
Artist
color
with
orange.
Mask.
You what?
I can't see the color orange.
I don't believe you.
Like, well, not the whole color, but a very specific shade. Like an incredibly specific shade.
I don't believe you.
I got a car hit me when I was 7.
You're lying.
Right.
I'm literally not lying. This is a real story. I'm trying to be serious.
No, you're not. You're laughing.
Because I find it ridiculous that you think I'm lying.
I think you're lying.
Well, let's move on then. I won't
Okay.
tell my childhood trauma.
Do tell your childhood trauma.
Well, no, because what's the point if you're just gonna convince everyone that I'm lying?
Wait, I'm gonna look up officer. One sec. Officer.
Officer.
That is who I meant, but he's not dead.
So this was all useless.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh well.
Anyway,
But I
this
know
is
what he
dead.
looks like. So why does he wear a mask if I know what he looks like? I don't get it. I don't get it.
For the
Look up Cass is
vibe.
Dead's mask, Viola. It's really cool.
Cass is dead. Whoa, that's well cool. That's actually sick.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's like a
1,000
Oh.
subscribers. I'll do a face reveal.
Yeah, get us to Twitch
Um,
affiliate and we'll do face reveal.
Yeah.
Well, we're about to anyway.
Yeah, we literally
Yeah.
literally just need to stream more. We get the average views.
Like,
Um,
I mean, no,
Yeah, we don't.
I'm more mad that we're
You
about
need
to
loads of followers as
do
well.
self-portraits.
Oh, you need 50, don't you? And yeah, you're right, James. Yeah.
We did literally just set the task to be self-portraits last week. Should we move on? Because CallMeCarson, I don't think he's a pedo.
Yeah, indeed.
But he just got caught out, I think.
Pyrocynical had a similar situation. didn't
Yeah,
he? But
yeah.
He was actually being weird, I think, wasn't he?
Well, it was
With,
like furry roleplay.
Role
Yeah.
playing, yeah.
But he made a very, very well made response video. Like usually you
Yeah.
like watch those like response videos and they're awful.
Classic sigh.
Yeah, he made a very well done where he like systematically went through everything. It was very good.
That's good.
So, Robbie,
Don't think so.
What's
the
up?
equation will change how you see the world. Did it change
Did you
how
wa-
you see the world?
Did you watch the video?
I have not.
I watched it ages ago.
How did you?
I think
Did
I
it
have
change
seen
it?
it ages
Well,
ago because it's Veritasium, but...
It did not change the way I see the world.
So what's
What
it about?
lies?
Explain the equation.
It's about
And I'll get it up.
it's this formula.
It's like a fractal type thing.
Yeah, so basically there's this formula that's used to determine the population change year by year in a species of animals.
Right.
And but that formula, if you graph it, it's like a side-on view of a fractal. And the fractal,
Yeah.
What's
It's-
a fractal?
and A fractal is like a geometrical shape.
You can zoom in on it infinitely. Like
yeah.
Searching the Mandelbrot set.
Oh, is it like
that's the exact one that it is.
like
I guess.
country border paradox, where it's like you can never get like,
kind of.
It's technically infinite because you can never get exact enough.
Yeah.
Because like if you look at the UK's borders, if you kept zooming in and in, you'd find more grooves and more like bends outwards and inwards and stuff.
Yeah, it's the UK's got an infinite perimeter.
Yeah,
with a high enough resolution, precision. Yeah, but finite area.
Oh, so there are fractals in nature.
Yeah, that's the cool thing about fractals is that they're all over in nature. So one you probably would have learned about in primary school. No, that's not the same thing.
I
was going to talk about that little spiral thing, but that's not fractal.
Oh, I always forget the name of this every single
I don't
time.
remember what it is. Fibonacci's sequence.
Wait a minute.
I don't know what the spiral's called.
Is that?
Oh wait, no.
Hold on.
Isn't.
Archimedes spiral.
Are those lines like actually fucking? Are those they're repeats of that original image?
Yeah.
Are you talking
That
about
gets
Fractal?
so intense so quickly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's on Pit One on stream as well.
So basically, if you looked at that fractal side on, I think it's side on. It makes the graph that the formula creates.
Yeah, I think
kind of.
I'm explaining it badly.
I suppose if you
essentially like that.
If you count each one, you've got one big circle in the middle, then how many circles around that, then a bigger circle, and then keeps going.
Because I think the idea about this fractal is that there's a pattern, and then there's a period of chaos, and then there's a pattern, and there's a period of chaos.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that coincides with that on the graph of the population change in animals.
The thing is, with the way they've graphed it, it's got a lot of overlaps, so
yeah,
bit difficult to see.
Why?
But I suppose it probably does relate to the Archimedes thing, because it goes like they shrink in size, but there's more of them.
Yeah.
So is there like a link between like animal populations and the fractals then, or is it just a I don't know, a weird correlation that doesn't make any sense?
I think that's what the top one's supposed to represent. Obviously, the equation would probably have different variables for like the initial like.
Also, how does this graph work? It's a one-to-many.
So it's like
it's not a function.
It's not that deep. It's not that deep.
It's I can't remember how it works, but it's like it's spiking a lot.
Yeah.
And then these lines are like the averages.
I'm gonna watch the video.
Yeah,
it's a long video, James. You haven't got time now.
Yeah.
And you are right. I
do remember vaguely what it is, and every so often, like the oscillations will be every 2, won't they?
Yeah. So there's like it goes up in a pattern.
Yeah.
And then there's like a chaotic pattern for a while, and then it goes back to a pattern.
Why does this remind me of spirit science?
Spirit science?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, because it's like nature.
It's like, oh my god, this is so trippy. He's zooming in, and it's constantly the same pattern.
Oh, Mandelbrot, is that?
Oh my god. This is cool though.
Video.
Yeah, I am. I've skipped it along a lot. According to Thoth.
Fractals are really cool.
Yeah. Are there any uses for fractals?
I'm pretty sure.
There is a game, actually.
Apart from cool art.
There's a game which works on fractals, and you can sort of... I think it changes on your movement speed, so the world around you is a fractal, and you have to try and move a ball across it. But the fractal sort of changes as you move. It's very cool.
Yeah, so some fractals are used to predict the biological growth of bacteria.
Yeah.
Wow, how did you just pull that out of your brain at the same time?
Because I looked up uses for fractals, and it's
crazy, bro. Is
crazy
it
that we both just remembered that.
The image in the top right, is that what you're on about the patterns?
Image in the top right.
Weird how one curves up, but there's not like an opposite of that curves down.
What do you mean? What on the
Top
video?
right one.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I made a.
How it's like going? Well, because it's not
It's not symmetrical.
yeah, it's not symmetrical. So yeah, that way.
I just find
That's
that
cool.
strange.
There's areas of no like interference, I guess you'd say.
Why is Angus so
Yeah.
quiet?
Overlap.
Are you speaking
I'm
into?
far away from my mic. Sorry.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's right.
I was leaning forward.
You got a condenser. You got to get
Um,
used to it.
Yeah, it's.
Well, I don't understand. Oh wait, hold on.
Why wouldn't it be symmetrical?
Why do? So I'm looking at the bottom one.
Yeah.
Why does it stop? Or do they just
Uh,
get so thin that you can't see
Yeah,
them anymore?
they're just so small and so
Yeah.
short that if you zoomed in on them, they would look the same as this. They'd just keep going larger and larger, or smaller and smaller even.
So if you could predict where that line would end, if you zoomed in like to the edge of the picture, would you see that pattern?
Yeah, it would just be
Because-
much smaller.
Yeah, okay.
So it looks like it ends.
Because
but
I
it-
was just wondering why it looked like it ended, but yeah, I guess it doesn't.
I don't know. It's really difficult to think about because it must have an endpoint. But when you go smaller, you figure out that what once looked like a line is actually a bunch of different,
Yeah,
like
circles.
circles and shit. So it has like an infinite perimeter.
Yeah. I wonder what paradox that's called. Infinite.
Yeah, I suppose it's a bit like paradox. isn't it?
Country border. What's it? What paradox?
I've
Well,
got another interest.
Oh, it's just called
It
the
wouldn't-
coastline paradox.
Would it be an
Um,
infinite perimeter or just infinitely precise? Because you have to look closer to find more perimeter.
Yeah, you have to
So
look
surely
closer
that
and
would
closer and
just-
closer. Sure, I mean, I guess eventually you would get to a like
Like
you get
plotting it
down
on a
to, like, the
graph, it
size
would
of the
level off.
quark. Yeah, I guess.
But
yeah, I
that,
guess.
if you do get down to that, then it doesn't mean it really ends. I mean,
But yeah, it
Yeah.
doesn't really end once you get to that, unless there is like a subatomic particle that is a set size. Because what are quarks made of?
I don't
Yeah.
fucking know, man.
energy, my guy.
You
Yeah.
could say matter.
Strings.
Well, then what's matter made of?
Strings.
Okay, well then what's
Matter's
string
made of atoms.
Strings made of like lots of tiny little bits of plant fiber woven together.
No, that's not what we're talking
Throw
about.
back to Adventure Time. Everything big is a version of everything small.
True.
So
True.
I guess even if you were infinitely
Wait, I
precise,
saw that's Amazing World of Gumball.
No, it's when Finn puts on the glasses to try and impress PB.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
it's the amazing world of Gumball where they had purple nurples or something. Or was that something
What?
else?
One with the
What?
blue.
There was like a cooking show, and like
No, that was Chowder.
that was Chowder.
Oh,
right,
fuck
yeah.
yeah.
Chowder.
Sorry, because you had like an egg in a cup and stuff like that.
Oh, and
And,
there's that
like
video.
the next level was purple nurples, and they all went wrong and started infecting the world or something. I can't remember.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
The Gestapo, pass me the MG42.
sure. I think that was it. I'm not sure though. But
I
anyway,
don't know
back
if
to the
you've ever seen
coastline
that meme.
paradox.
It's so fucking
Um,
funny.
No.
Never
Meme?
mind then.
Okay,
Oh, you a
I
millennial.
can't be asked to pull that up because I have to download
That's
the
fine.
video.
that's fine. So yeah, I guess you could be infinitely accurate, but unless there is a particle that is a set size, you would forever be finding more area, more fucking perimeter.
But surely plotting that on the graph, shouldn't it level off eventually? Just get
Yeah,
smaller
no,
and
it-
smaller, like a asymptote.
Yeah, but it wouldn't actually be an asymptote,
Hmm.
because it would keep rising forever. An asymptote, an asymptote rises forever, but it has a limit.
Well, the thing is,
Um,
the gradient of the graph would keep on decreasing, right? As in
Yeah,
decreasing down to zero, but not.
but every time that it decreased, the next time it decreases will be less decrease.
Yeah, but if it has to decrease by so much every x value, then that means it would have an
But
asymptote,
it
wouldn't it?
doesn't.
Because
It doesn't. You can always add another decimal point.
that's what an asymptote is.
No, it's not, because an asymptote has a limit at, like, say 1.
But it only
so-
gets infinitely close. It never reaches it.
Yeah, but
I'm thinking, like, if you zoom in on what you're talking about, if you think about what you're talking about, it still rises.
Yeah.
That means that it would have to have a fixed gradient after a while. Because if the gradient's forever decreasing, it can't keep rising.
Well,
Not
it can.
at a decent rate anyway, because it would level off to an asymptote.
Well, what I'm saying is that because there is never there will never be a subatomic particle with a set size, because there's always something smaller than it, like what is quartz made of, what is matter made of, what are strings made of. Because there's always going to be something smaller. You will always be able to add more area based on that smaller thing. So you'll never have anywhere to reach, since there's always something smaller. There's no, the limit is 1, because there's nothing, because you're always finding more. Like you're always going to get more perimeter if you keep finding smaller things.
Or
Surely
just stop looking.
Surely
not
the
quite
line
compensated.
wouldn't be like
Okay.
a downwards curve though.
But then the thing is, if you want to look at something smaller, just make the initial thing bigger.
Yeah.
So if you've got a fractal that's the size of an A4 paper, and you're trying to find the perimeter, the whole perimeter, but you can only measure to an atom or whatever, just make the thing the size of the Earth, and then you can search significantly deeper.
Yeah, but you'll never reach it, because you're always going to like get to the point where it's too small again.
But you can measure the perimeter much more accurately.
I think
Yeah,
we're all
sure.
thinking of a
Yeah.
different graph.
No, not really. If we use the top left one, or the right one, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like even if you made that bigger, you're still having all of this. What's this called?
It would just
what's
be
the
like a
word I'm
different
trying to think of?
y-intercept, wouldn't it?
You keep finding the disruption on the right hand side. You see all that white aids. You try and make that bigger, you're going to see the same thing. So make it bigger.
It's the
and
same
bigger and
patterns,
bigger
just
and bigger,
bigger
and it
numbers.
never ends. Yeah, it is different numbers, but there will never be an asymptote.
No, I'm on your side. I'm saying it's like
Oh.
it's bigger numbers, but it's still the same pattern.
But I'm linking this to the Coastline Paradox.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
What I was just talking about. So if you tried to measure the perimeter of, say, the UK,
Yeah.
you'll forever be getting more and more as you get more accurate. That's what I'm
Oh
talking
right,
about.
yeah. Fair.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
What
What's
were we
the X
arguing
and
about
Y?
before?
I don't know really. We always do this. We argue for something and then probably find out we're arguing for the same thing because we've stretched so far
had
from the original.
a light switch on the other side of the
Oh no!
and I flicked it.
This is like OG, holy shit.
Yeah.
You feel like we're stuck in a
James,
time loop.
the atoms are already there.
Yeah, but the
They're already at the end.
information travels at the speed of light. So the information that the light switch is switched will not reach those electrons at the end.
It's like a
No, but
spring.
it pushes them.
It's like a spring, surely.
Yeah, kind of.
Well, it's like punching a table.
So-
The other side doesn't move instantly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you send a wave down a spring, the other end is there, but it
No,
doesn't.
but
move
they're
immediately.
electrons. Electrons are smart.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are. They do different things when you're watching.
Not fair enough. Yeah.
I mean,
If a tree
they
falls
do,
down a forest,
but
If a tree
ev-
falls down in the forest
everything-
and no one's around to hear
everything
it, does it make a sound?
Or not.
No, because the laws of physics don't stop happening because you're not there.
How do you?
Well,
know?
they do. Electrons do different things when you're not there.
But what
They still adhere to the.
Yeah, I
laws
know
of
you say
physics,
this, but why? What do they do differently?
When you're observing them, they don't make a pattern, but when you are observing them, they do make a pattern.
How do you know they don't make a pattern?
You know the double slit.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Um,
was never there for that practical.
Yeah, but you know how it
I don't
works,
think
right?
we ever did it because it was.
No.
Basically,
We did do
you
the double
shine.
I
If you
was
get a
there.
laser and shine it through two very small slits, the
Okay.
pattern that will create on the wall behind it will be light dot,
Different
light
to
dot,
what's-
light dot, light dot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, instead of two lines. But if you shoot everything one particle at a time and monitor where the particle goes, it will make two
They
lines.
don't. Yeah.
But that's not. But that's probably because the particles are interfering with each other. So you have a laser beam.
Yeah.
That has a radius.
And that's why
So-
they proved
So-
that the electrons have a duality.
Oh, I see.
So
That's
how do you
cool.
know
Wave
trees don't have a
particle
duality?
Every object has a duality.
So how do you not know that you being there is interfering with the tree, causing it to make a sound?
But that's different because the.
That's not different. It's exactly the same.
Well, no, it's not because the de Broglie wavelength of a tree is much less than a de Broglie wavelength of an electron.
Oh, yes.
That makes no significant difference.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
No, it does not.
Because
Do you know what the wavelength is, Robbie?
I don't know the
Do you
exact value.
remember? Well, do you remember what it means though?
It's the wavelength of an electron.
no,
No, the
No.
the de Broglie wavelength is
the wavelength of any object when it's like moving.
if
Oh,
if,
what?
if it were to have a
Yeah, if it were to
a
act as-
wavelength,
yeah.
the wavelength would be the de Broglie wavelength would be the wavelength of that object.
Oh, I
and
see.
the larger the object, the smaller the wavelength.
I see.
So to the point, I mean, electrons' wavelength's already extremely small.
Yeah, compared to light.
Yeah. So
But that doesn't
a
matter.
tree,
You
which
can
is
still jack it up.
several
Yeah.
like
So for you
trillions and
to-
trillions.
So for you to refract that tree, you'd need to be within trillions and trillions of trillions of nanometers. Like
But
that's-
how
that's-
do you know that your
that's
spiritual
trillions,
energy isn't there?
trillions. Oh, got me there. According to Thoth, Jews are bad.
According to Foth, that's
Wait,
true.
so is
No, Foth, I think, liked the Jews, didn't he?
I can't remember. I didn't watch the whole video.
is the de Broglie wavelength the reason diffraction happens?
Refraction, yes. I guess
What about
diffraction.
diffraction?
Yeah.
If you're going around an
I can't remember the
object, what
difference.
what of that object causes the wave to bend?
Diffraction.
Well. So it's like what you were talking about. So when you shine a laser through a double slit, obviously
Diffraction.
the double slit radius is smaller than the laser's radius, which means that some of the photons that are being shined through will be close enough to the edges of that slit to cause diffraction
Yeah, but why?
or
What
refraction. I can't remember which
what-
one.
causes the wave to bend?
Diffraction.
I'm not sure.
What
Are
does the object
photons
physically
charged?
do? Because surely
Are photons charged? I'm
I
not
don't
sure.
think so.
No.
Is it maybe the weak and strong nuclear forces if it's close enough?
Hmm.
But I guess isn't that like inside the atom?
Thing
Isn't
is,
that the
it's
range?
not. It's the same as waves, though, because waves bend. But then again, you're pushing matter past
Well,
matter.
yeah.
so
This
it has a
is what
charge.
I'm saying to them. This is what I'm saying. So,
Diffraction.
so when a photon passes close enough to an atom, it'll diffract, right?
Yeah,
That's what happens in the double slit experiment.
yeah, exactly.
So what you were asking, but weirdly, is what force is causing that photon to be
yeah, yeah.
diffracted? Yeah. So I was saying, I don't really
Nuclear
know,
forces
but,
and shit.
but
yeah.
it has to be like maybe a nuclear force. I guess even so, gravity. If it's like, if it's inversely proportional to the distance, if you're so
The square of the
close,
distance.
to the square of the distance, if you're so close, does that
Maybe.
mean that it'll be stronger, like really strong? No, that doesn't make sense.
I don't
actually.
think so because gravity
No,
is just
yeah.
so weak anyway.
You'd need a.
Yeah.
You'd need a.
I guess
a
there must be a
point-
limit. Otherwise,
point, yeah.
atoms would constantly collapse in on themselves.
I mean,
guess.
single
gravity
point
would
of
eventually
mass.
probably be bigger than nuclear forces at that point
Yeah,
if you
that's
got
true.
close enough, which I don't think is the case.
So I
Um,
wonder what is causing.
Represent black hole.
Should we use this internet we've got? What
Yeah.
causes
I just found
diffraction?
it.
Also, what's all
doesn't
this
help.
like
Does it
fractal
not
shit
help?
supposed to be called?
No.
Fractals.
Well,
just
no,
says-
yeah, being shifted by- yeah, that's not
All
helpful.
of like the first ones just say, if the size of the slit is similar to the wavelength, then it diffracts. Like, oh, cheers, thank you.
Yeah, we knew that already. That's what we've been talking
Yeah.
about. Not sure. So there must be some force, maybe the nuclear forces that causes that light to bend, not bend. Sorry, light doesn't bend.
It clips the
Kinda
edges.
does.
You know what I mean?
Um,
Like imagine you're in a car and you clip the curb. You know what I mean?
I mean, light bends, but like very slightly because it's got a very high wavelength, so it doesn't diffract as much.
Because light diffracts.
Exactly. Like in a bigger car, hitting the curb would do it.
But anyway, yeah, linking this back to a tree, you'd have to be extremely close to diffract that tree, and any force you apply to that tree will not be noticeable since the tree's mass is so large.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but you might not be diffracting it.
Thing is, there's so many external forces
electrons
as well.
behave differently because they're being when they're observed, they're being forced out like particles because they're being fired like one at a time.
But that's the point, Robbie. So when you
No, but I'm saying like you might not be diffracting the tree. Like you could be doing any number of things to it.
but when you talk about an electron, when you fire them one at a time rather than shine a light, the difference is that some of that light is on the edges of that slit, right? So then that will be diffracted since it's so close to those atoms around it.
Well,
which
yeah, but
is the de Broglie wavelength.
no, I'm not really sure what you're talking about now.
So when you fire them one at a time,
Yeah,
you're not firing it close to the edges of the slit, which means that it's not
Yeah.
diffracted.
but I just remember Sir saying that it's because when you're firing them one at a time, you're making them act like particles rather than a wavelength, which would get diffracted.
I don't know, bro. I wasn't there, so I don't know.
Wasn't there, didn't happen.
Wasn't there. Didn't happen. Just like the tree making a sound.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, what I was saying was to change, like, if you're treating trees like electrons, you'd have to be infinitely close to make a difference. Understand?
Yeah, I understand that. I just think it's
That was
stupid.
very condescending.
So when you keep relating it back to the double slit experiment,
No, I'm just saying that's an example of nature
Not-
behaving differently when you're not observing.
okay,
So it
Sure.
could be any number of reasons why why trees don't make sounds. I don't know what causes it, but trees don't make sounds.
I think this argument has gone on for
it's happened
like
so much.
years.
Yeah.
we never learn from it.
No,
We just
nothing's
keep
ever
talking.
changed.
No.
What are the other big ones we have? The moon landing.
Oh god,
Yeah.
yeah, that's not really.
Well, I actually officially debunked that though. So.
You did not officially debunk anything.
I remember the break time we did it. I got on my phone.
Very loudly in the sixth form centre.
You got on your
We
phone,
were
you
just
went on
arguing
TikTok
about the moon
and watched some
landing.
videos.
Yes, and we watched some TikTok videos.
Yeah, and then you could debug anything.
Oh, have you guys downloaded TikTok? I haven't. I never have.
did have it,
It's good.
And
and
I
then Robbie sent me some shit, and I was just like, I'll consider getting it again.
see.
It is really good.
It's just I see this shit on Instagram, and I just want to. I will never install it.
I mean,
They
there's so
changed-
much
No,
AIDS
but
on
that's
there that
only- yeah.
outweighs the good content.
No, but
but
like
it's-
the
but
difference is you
if
think
your
that if you go on it, you're gonna get all like the
Yeah, but if
dancing
your
stuff.
I did
app-
though.
Shit. If your
But,
app
like-
has more shit than good, your app is shit.
But you're
Yeah,
not listening to me.
No,
it's all on the
No.
spectrum, man.
I am now. Go on.
It gives you things recommended to you. So if you go on there and you like all the videos of teenage girls dancing in their bedroom, right, you're gonna get more of those. But if you like videos of people painting Warhammer figures, you're gonna get loads of people painting Warhammer figures.
Yeah,
Oh
I get shit. I
Pog.
get a shit ton of D&D memes.
Yeah,
which
exactly.
I love.
I
So
see.
just go on there, follow a bunch of Warhammer accounts, and you'll love it.
Wait a minute. Isn't the company Chinese?
Yeah, they're phony.
No.
It was sold. It was sold,
No.
wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
No, we hate
Instagram?
China.
some US company bought it.
Yeah.
Instagram's
Oh,
all
right.
Chase,
copied
I think
them. I
it
don't know.
was. Chase or Oracle.
To avoid it getting taken down by big,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, legit.
big Trump.
With a big T.
Yeah. Right. Should we move on? Oh, we could do. Right. Should we talk about Self Improvement Sunday?
Do you not
Yeah.
want to do that at the end? It's kind of
Well-
like, so the viewers stay and watch to the end for the most exciting bit.
To be fair, we've been here 50 minutes.
Alright, let's do it
Yeah.
now.
We've just
Alright,
been
let's
arguing
do it.
about electrons, so.
Sorry.
Yeah.
All right,
All we've
so
learned from this conversation is James is an idiot and a
Oh.
bigot.
Robbie needs to find a life.
So last week we told all our viewers to draw a portrait of themselves and send it into our Discord. Link is everywhere.
Unfortunately, Tom did it, so I
What if
can't
we-
ban him.
What if we put maybe not for this one because we aren't very prepared, but what if in the future we put every like picture sent on screen and have it like labeled A, B, C, D, blah 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 blah. And
That's
people
what I asked Dylan to do.
That's what I've done.
And yeah, that's what he did because he listened to me.
All right, that's cool then. Nice.
They're not labelled, but they're there.
No, we don't need them labelled.
Okay, that's fine. Whatever.
Right, so should we
Are
just
we doing a
start
vote,
flicking
though?
through? I don't know if we can yet, but
Well, not for this one because we aren't very prepared.
I can literally set up a straw poll in like
No, too late.
30 seconds.
No, don't.
Half of the people who did it aren't here.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah,
Alright, let's not bother then.
we have
They don't win anything
literally
anyway.
just
So
Tom.
the only real viewer here is Tom. So
Yeah, we have 3 bots
Who's
and
Commander
Tom.
Root?
They're bots.
But yeah.
Our most loyal streamer, viewer, every week.
did you guys know that Ben gets like 200 views?
Does he?
He's bet-
Well, no, he
Oh,
has
is it-
200 followers. Sorry,
Only Ben is.
he's got like 200
Oh,
Is
200
it the Ben
followers.
that you were chatting shit about?
on the ski trip. Yeah. But he's better now. He's less of a cock.
Alright.
Hashtag bring back stuff if you can. But yeah, go on, Dylan. Show the things.
So, they're in no particular order really, but we'll say whose is whose. So, I suppose if anyone is watching on YouTube or whatever, then you can vote still. We won't have like an official vote, but you can vote in the.
You can just
Discord.
make yourself feel better.
Yeah.
We never read it, but go on.
Submission 1. This is James's.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Hey.
It's so wide.
So I said it's basically Pog, but without the Pog. It's got the whole lean
Wait.
face.
Yeah. Why is your headphone hanging half off of your head?
What are you talking about? It's just thick.
What do you mean?
What do you mean it's just thick? What?
Well, my ear is. Oh god, I've really messed up the dimensions, haven't I?
Yeah.
Oh, whatever.
It's pretty
I'm
wide.
not- I'm not-
Is this how you see yourself, James? Is this?
I did it.
Wait, I can fix it. There we go.
I'll see it in a
What
sec.
did you do?
Yeah.
Nice, nice.
Slightly better. Oh, right.
I like how your
Lovely.
face melds into your neck.
Yeah, that happens in real life too.
You don't
That's
have
the
a
thing.
neck like that though.
I do
Right, you don't.
about it. But yeah, whatever. It's all right. I think considering my first one, it's not that bad.
We could always do a rerun next week
Well, I think we should try.
No,
and-
let's do a different one.
because then we can show our
We
improvement.
didn't discuss what we were gonna do.
No.
But yeah,
this
if you do have any ideas for next week, then do post them in Discord, guys. The one person here, Thomas, if anyone's watching on YouTube though.
Wait, do we not have an idea?
No, we don't have an idea.
We don't have an idea for next week.
Will we post it later this week?
Yeah, later
Yeah.
today.
Okay.
Next submission.
Right. Next one.
Next submission. This is from Jen, obviously.
Mhm.
That's
The
good.
artist.
Ben's just a good artist.
Yeah.
She did point out to me that it does have no forehead, and now that's the only thing I can see.
Oh
There is
yeah.
no forehead.
I can
Well,
be
that's a good
so.
thing.
Just move the hair up.
And it's kind of cheating because
Unfair ban Jen.
she's not
yeah.
improving on anything because she's already good at it.
No.
She's not learning a new skill.
Yep, ban Jen. Ban Jen.
Who knows?
No,
Yeah,
but it is really good.
Don't
It is really
realise
good.
it's allowed. If you're an actual artist, stop watching now.
You're not allowed.
Not allowed.
I'm a fan
Next.
of like the lighting and shit though.
Oh yeah,
I think that's always been good.
Glow.
And glow as well.
it's good.
Yeah, pretty good. Next submission, which is definitely
I hope Jen's okay.
that someone drew. Definitely.
That's Isaac.
Yeah, this
That
is from
that is
Isaac.
Isaac.
That is definitely Isaac, and no one else who might be on YouTube.
No.
Yeah. He was nice enough to leave the name of the file in as well.
Mhm.
John Tron sketch by Cartoony Nerd D7 2K
Good old John Tron.
full
It's,
view.
no, it's probably just like some computer code. Left
Yeah,
behind.
it's probably just a glitch,
Yeah,
but
The time and date that the image was saved.
Yeah.
Sean
Yeah,
Tron
yeah,
o'clock.
And the location.
Yeah.
created on the 9th of January. Yes, it must be real.
Next.
Next. Here's Robbie's interpretation of Isaac as well. Completely hand drawn by Robbie.
It looks so much like him, doesn't it?
Well, they're too similar.
Yeah, they're
thank
very,
you.
very close. It's
Yeah.
quite uncanny, really.
The neck beard.
Yep.
Yeah. Next
Next.
submission. This is my self-portrait. Made it into a meme as well.
Yeah, you didn't quite get the.
Do you think the
sign-
eyebrows are a bit off? Maybe.
Did you actually draw that? Dylan?
Yeah, I did.
I think maybe the eyebrows could be a little higher.
Yeah. It's just
Yeah.
something
Good. It's
doesn't
really
look
good.
quite like me, but I'm not sure what.
It's really good.
Thank
Oh,
you.
Nice.
But
I
like,
did-
it's kind of like uncanny valley for you. It's
Uncanny Valley.
it's
Yeah,
almost so alike.
It's just something missing. I'm not.
Um,
Oh, it's the tie.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
I never
might-
wear a tie. He's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. Yeah, the tie and the American flag. You'd never wear that.
Yeah.
That shit.
True.
would you?
I thought I'd just be
Fuck that.
patriotic in America's time of
Yeah.
need right now.
Fucking imperialist scum.
Next submission. This is one of our most loyal viewers.
Picasso.
He's just a random viewer. He didn't want to be named.
Oh shit! Sorry, Picasso. Shit, I
That's
did it
actually
again.
abstract art. That's not a self-portrait.
It's not abstract.
So
art,
this
choice,
is their
James.
this is their argument from earlier. Take it away,
He's
James and
mentally
Robbie.
sick.
No, he's not. Look at him.
He didn't choose to be abstract. He was just
Look at him in the left photo.
losing his mind.
He's not crazy.
Yeah, no,
Dude,
but
that
he
was
became
when
more
we-
crazy.
He became crazy. Yeah,
No, I don't believe you.
he did. He
What do you
genuinely.
mean you don't believe me?
No, it's like left.
He
to
drew that one when he was young, and then that one was when he was older.
just to make you feel like being crazy is okay.
When the dementia kicked in, jeez.
Yeah, and then you start listening to 100 gex, and then you start doing that
Before
right
and after.
Punch
Yeah.
Gex is good.
Before 100 gex, after 100 gex.
Not gonna lie though, I never imagined he looked like that. I never knew he did. Not
I mean,
the
what's
worst
wrong with
looking
his
guy.
photos?
I thought Picasso was from like the 1700s, but he died like only recently.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, he died.
Yeah, like
he died in
2016, isn't it?
1900s,
Picasso.
Yeah, it's
Man died in 1973.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
I thought he was from like the old days.
9173 he died.
Yes, Tom,
Well, that
that's
has
when
to
he
be-
died. 9173. You idiot. I should ban you from chat for that. Fucking dumb.
This information. Oh my god.
It's the first thing Tom's facts are wrong.
Next.
Next. This is
he,
Beans.
he knows science, but he doesn't know history or the future.
Being
That's
cheated.
mine. Look how good it is. Why is that cheating?
Looks like an onion.
Apparently pixel art is cheating, but
What do you mean it looks like an onion?
Or a spoon.
Oh, whatever.
dog shit. Why is everybody so shit?
It's pixel art. It's pathetic.
I thought it was good.
It
Might
looks
as well done it on
cool though.
Yeah, do it on Minecraft, and then we'll discuss.
Minecraft pixel art, yeah. Then we'll talk.
Yeah.
I approve.
it's-
I think it looks a lot like you as well.
It is a little
Which
bit
is cool.
cheaty though.
How is it cheating?
It's an art style, James.
It's literally almost as difficult as drawing a picture.
How long did it take you?
Like 2 hours.
I
Well, it
don't
didn't take me 2 hours. It took me like an hour.
half an hour.
No, it took me half an hour. It took me like an hour.
Half an hour.
It's still just as difficult.
So what you're gonna decide?
Yeah, do your
The
half.
time it took for me.
Your head
half
looks
an
like
hour.
a balloon when it's a fucking
looks right,
art
though. I
style,
like
mate.
I like it. I can imagine it being used in like a pixel game.
Tom, I don't think you could.
Bro,
draw
Tom,
better.
your head looks like a balloon. Look at this shit. Here's Tom.
Yeah. We'll see.
You got a
Real?
balloon on your head.
Is that a photo?
Damn, it's uncanny.
Tom, when you posted this, you included the message that you couldn't get the skin tone quite right. And I think you're getting confused with what God said when he made you.
What can
What can I say?
What
Nothing.
can you say?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't like how it's got no arms.
Where are the arms? at?
Yeah. The chicken
It's
nugget.
lacking arms.
It's actually a
It's
skirt.
like,
It's just legs
it's like
up.
you're a nugget.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not bad. That was on MS Paint, by the way. I have some inside information. So for MS Paint, that
For
isn't
MS
bad.
Paint.
Not
that is
bad
really
for
good.
MS.
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
happy to use that.
Yeah.
Why has he got hair in his ears?
Has he? This started off. This is a nice photo, and now we're just slagging it off.
I mean, it's alright.
Constructive criticism.
Oh wait, this is it's meant to be self-improvement. We're not self-improving if we're like
Throwing it up the bus, stamping on it. Literally, everyone has hair in their ears. Yeah, but it doesn't come out. It doesn't come out of your ears like it does in this one.
Tom, can you show me your ears, please?
Man styles his ear. Next.
Submission. Next. This is by Angus.
Oh yeah.
mean-
I feel like
The eyes really upset me.
Why are they so scary?
It's because they're halfway out of the head.
And they're wonky, but like only just
Only
wonky.
slightly, yeah, they're really only slightly wonky.
I like the blue anime hair though.
Yeah, I mean it looks a lot like you. I think
Yeah,
that hairdo really cuts it. Really.
and the bright red lips.
Yeah, took the words out of my mouth.
Did you-
Yeah.
Do you like do this in like a
Must have
3D
been what you
model?
were thinking. Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Somehow managed to do
Yeah.
this in Paint 3D. I have no clue how,
Yeah.
but
Wait,
is there like a
what?
portrait setting so you can make
It's
faces?
easy, yeah. You can get pre-made faces. So I just pulled one of them out of the stock image, like stock 3D object.
Ah,
It's not the point.
right.
To be fair, the
Anyone
hair
want-
underneath does look somewhat similar.
Yeah,
But-
true. That is true. It looks similar to.
No,
do we have any
underneath. Yeah.
more portraits?
Sorry.
Pardon?
Do we have any more portraits?
Yeah, we got one. From
Okay.
Logspan.
Last one.
Oh, yes.
It's really good.
It's
That's
a really
really cool.
fucking cool
I think
style.
it's amazing.
I like it.
Is Looks like the one line.
Yeah, it
Oh,
is.
do any-
It is in
Is
one
it the
line, I
end of
think.
the line stop?
No, it's one line,
That's so cool.
Yeah.
which is
That's
extremely.
really cool. Mad.
I don't think it's expensive, but fucking props for that.
How did?
Yeah.
Silly gnome. Who's this?
Artist.
Oh, it's
How
a
did-
bot.
That's so crazy. How did they do the hair, but like I don't know.
I mean,
It just
hair's
looks really cool.
hard enough to draw as is, but then do that in
No,
one
but
line.
I more meant like how did they did like I don't know. Did they draw the picture and then go over it with this line, or do they do this line and
I
then
think-
put the colors in?
Yeah, you'd put the colors in digitally.
Because like the hair doesn't like line up with it. I don't know. It's just cool.
Oh, I
like it.
see.
I think it's cool. Yeah.
Maybe it's just painted on hair, like not fitting in the lines. It's not like bucket tool. It's like
yeah, they
straight.
rough.
Yeah, that's cool though. I like that.
Very cool stuff.
That's really
Yeah.
So here's all the. Oh dear.
Yeah. Anyway,
Streamlabs
I
died.
think we should end it here. Wait, Streamlabs died.
I mean, yeah, it did for a sec. I mean, we do have lots more topics, but oh,
No, also,
America.
America. Yeah.
we could talk about that.
That's a state right now. I think that should be addressed.
Oh yeah.
I just think it's kind of funny how lads go into the Capitol building and don't get like shot or arrested or anything, but Black Lives Matters protesters do.
Yeah. It
Not
does
funny.
look quite fun though, just fucking tearing up this Capitol.
Yeah,
They're vibing in
Yeah.
there. They're just having fun.
but they shouldn't be able to. Like, what?
No, in all honesty, I
me-
think they're shooting everyone up, and it's not very cash money. But
I messaged a group chat from some of my friends in America, and I was like,
Oh,
"Yo, America, you all right?" And they were like, "Oh yeah, we since quarantine and all this, we've had to start our queues domestically. Like, yeah, we've been doing queues since the beginning. We've just got to
So you got to do it in your own capital now.
your right capital now."
So
Yeah, they took it quite well, considering one's in the military as well. Yeah.
yeehaw.
good on them.
Oh,
Yeehaw.
You should post that in Gun Politics,
That's what
James.
Americans say, right?
An argument about the
Exactly.
Capitol.
Exactly. Yeah. Rest in peace, PogChamp.
yeah.
All
True.
for-
Yeah.
I
Rest
like
in
I
peace.
like I like their
Better.
solution though. I like how Twitch has made it so they every day they're gonna change it to a certain streamer making that face.
That is
Oh,
a good
really?
idea,
What?
to be
Oh,
fair.
is that the current PogChamp? Oh my god,
Oh,
it
shit.
is!
Who is
Changed
that?
it to
I
a
didn't know they were doing that. That's
That
actually
is
really
that
cool.
is quite a good idea, to be honest. Got to give it to
That's
him.
awesome. But what
That is
streamer is that?
I have no clue.
I wish you would say, actually, what streamer.
Who is
Yeah.
the current PogChamp?
There must be a website for that.
It's like the president. Who is the current president?
PogChamp on TTTV.
Sorry.
Wait, TT. Twitch TV.
Nah.
PGTTV.
Umi no
President, like POTAS is president of the United States.
Umi no
PogChamp.
Kaiju.
TV.
What they do? Probably just talking, but
No Kaiju.
female just talking.
Mad.
Mad.
I can finally be your little PogChamp today. Tweeted
Yeah,
4 hours ago.
How popular is she?
I can't
Probably
tell.
quite.
She looks like a just talking streamer, to be honest.
Is she streaming
That's very
now?
misogynistic of you.
That is an odd statement, though.
No, you click
But
on
you-
images though,
Women
and like the
just
screenshots
talking.
of stream.
Course.
No, she
course they
plays
are.
Valorant and League.
Games? Fair.
Fucking league.
Fucking league.
Fucking league players. Pathetic.
Umi no Cage's recently streamed categories just chatting. What'd I say? What'd I say?
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
but loads of streamers.
Yeah,
Start off with just show.
yeah, that's true. Maybe she was just chatting for an hour and then played some video games.
Well, you can't be too sure.
That's true. Should we leave?
That's cool though.
Yes.
Good on you,
Okay.
Twitch.
Okay.
You guys are
Bye,
too
guys.
fucking bored already. Alright,
Yeah.
thanks for coming. Go on to fucking YouTube and Discord and shit.
We will post a self-improvement Sunday on the Discord.
Also, tell us what to do if you can.
Yeah, before, let's say, I don't know, the day after tomorrow.
No, tomorrow.
Fucking deadlines, mate. You guys get a bit on it.
Tom said something you're proud of.
Well, that's not improvement.
Something you're proudest of.
Or we could
I think it should
do
be
something
like
correct.
something that can be discussed quite a lot afterwards. Because if it's
Yeah,
just that, we'd be
so-
like,
so-
huh, nice.
So stuff like so pieces of culture. So stuff like art or like a short story or
I think yeah, it can be more
something,
than
something like
it can be more than works of culture for your palace in Civ.
that. That's not what I'm saying. Or like, I don't know, some photography on one week.
Poem.
I don't know,
Yeah,
like
photography would be a good one.
make a fucking, I don't know, bangaroo or something, whatever. Are they called that, bangaroos?
Do you mean a didgeridoo?
Banger? No, the things that you throw and they come back at you.
Boomerang.
Boomerang, that's it.
Bangaroos, mate.
I knew it was from Australia.
Fucking
They
kill the
also have
Wendigos with my bangaroos.
Fucking hell. Bye, guys.
Do you want to like
Bye.
vote on any pictures before we go? By the way, have like a Pudwunk's own vote.
Well, Jess
It's
is
only
the
Tom.
like,
There's no prize. What?
Fair enough.
I
It's
mean, we all
funny.
know that Jess is the best, so she's an actual artist.
All right, fair enough.
So, well, no, I don't think so.
Oh,
We've got so many
What do you
Well, no, I don't mean I don't think so. I mean not necessarily.
It's
Well,
all different
yeah.
styles anyway, so you can't just because it's one style, you
Yeah.
can't say it's the best.
Yeah, I know, but out of all of them,
Personally,
think Jess is
3D
the best.
modeling, I gotta
Oh,
say,
Oh,
Angus
yeah,
took a
it's the
lot of
future.
time on that,
Yeah, I spent like 20 minutes on it.
and it was just a free asset.
Yeah. I was struggling for time. I did it. during
So
the
was I did that in about an hour. Right, anyway, thanks guys for coming.
yeah.
And we'll see you next
We'll
week.
see you in Bizzle. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.